Yo, this Big J right here with Best Way to Smoke. And all I'm doing right now is finding my best way to smoke. I just got some shit on my mind, some thoughts, and just coming to the people, man. What I'm thinking about right now is voting. How important it is for us to get out there and vote right now. If you don't vote, it ain't really shit you can say, man. You can't talk shit and be against this and against that if you don't go out there and vote. Some people think voting ain't important. I used to think voting wasn't that important, but looking at shit now, that shit is important as a motherfucker, man. And it's a trip though. Like, I don't want to jump too far off, but like looking at like the Congress members, like the House, like a lot of them people being there for 30, 40 years. Just people in there for 40 plus years. So some of them people have them views from 30, 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I look at like something that Joe Biden said, he said that the House should represent the people. So if that's true, and that's the direction that he want to go in, and let the House look like the people, it should be a whole mixture of people, because you know America is filled with a whole bunch of different variety of races and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? If it goes that way, that's how it should be. I really think too that shit, all bullshit to the side. I really think that um, Congress people, you know, congressmen, they should only be in office for a certain amount of time. They shouldn't be able to be in office for 20 plus years, 10 plus years. A president can only be president for 8 years, and that's the highest office. You know what I'm saying? That's supposedly the highest office in America, in the United States. So how can a congressman be in office, or be a congressman, be in the House for 30 plus years, 40 plus years? I forget the guy's name, but it's somebody that's been there for 42 years. So you really think that, you know, that person doesn't have some of them views from the past? Because if you really think about it, it should be like, you know, of the people. It should be people that you can see and recognize and relate to. You know what I mean? And a lot of these laws that discriminates against people, or that's just set out for a particular group of people, these are the people that have power to change that. So now think about it. Why are a lot of these laws that they trying to get changed, and a lot of these things is like this? It's because the people that's there, the people that's in office. So let me run it back all the way, like talking about the voting. That's why it is very important to vote. I'm high as a motherfucker right now too, though. But that's why it's very important to get out there and vote. And I could be honest with you, man. I'm just learning about politics and learning about you know, different the legislative branches, and you know how laws are passed, how they have to go through different channels to get to where they got to get passed and stuff like that. You know, it start out as a bill, you know what I mean, until it make it all the way to law. It goes from a bill to law. You know what I mean? So just people, man, get out there and vote. Don't bullshit about it. Young, old, get out there and vote. And I definitely like what the NBA players did with the protests, and it was like a chain reaction, because it made other leagues do the same thing, and that's the shit, man. That's the shit. You know what I mean? And people like, what's next? What's next? First thing, I like what they're doing with all the arenas in the NBA are going to be polling places where you can go vote. That's dope, man. Because you know, in the inner city, you know, a lot of the times the votes get suppressed, lost, or something. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a trip, and it's a lot of people that don't vote, but it's still a lot of people that do. So, and if you think about it, if you know, if they say the vote gets suppressed, or the vote doesn't get counted, it got to be enough people to vote for, you know, for what they voting for that change and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Man, it's just something that's on my mind, man. This Big J, best way to smoke, man. I'm about to get my smoke on, man. I'm sitting here with some shit. I got some wedding cake right here. That's what I'm smoking on right here. Some wedding cake. I got there's some Death Star right there. I got some super glue in a jar right here. And that's a little bit of Death Star up in there too. And then I got some shit called True OG. You know, I'm just, in my zone, man, just finding my best way to smoke and just talking about what's on my mind. You can check us out at www.bestwaytosmoke.com, at bestwaytosmoke on Instagram and on Facebook. BEST, you see it in the back and you see it on the shirt. Best way to smoke. But man, we got custom grinders. We got different sizes. We got black, red. We got blue. We got different colors. You know, we got different sizes. You can check us out on the website and see the different things that we got. We got some snapbacks. We got the snapbacks hat, the Dodger blue. You know what I mean? We got the gray and the red. This shit stick with the proper outfit though. You know, we got the gray and the black. You know, the gray and the black is sticking. Yeah. And then we got another gray and black though, but it's, you see what it is. Man, we just trying to find our best way to smoke, man. Promote our brand, build our brand, and just talk to the people, man. Because we are the people. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we are us. And we with y'all, man. Best way to smoke. We out. Peace.